afternoon, everyone, and all of you on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, X, and all forms of social media. Welcome to Mother Diva's house, Daley Plaza's first annual National Good Samaritan Day.
Hey!
I am your host and producer, Mother Diva, community activist, and my new title as Empress of House Music and Electronic Dance Music. On this day, we recognize the unselfish actions of those who provide help when needed. The day is also known as Good Samaritan Involvement Day and celebrates kindness in all of its forms. The term Good Samaritan comes from the Bible parable where a Samaritan helped a stranger who had been robbed and beaten and left to die by the side of the road. The Samaritan not only cleaned the man's wounds and clothed him, but took him to an inn where he paid for the man's care. Luke chapter 10. With the media often showcasing negative acts in the city of Chicago, I wanted to change the narrative and showcase the positive actions of our young people. Now at this time, I would like to thank my sponsor, Ernesto Borges, law firm Bill Busters. If you need a fresh start in life and considering filing Chapter 7, 11, 13, 99, any chapter in that book of bankruptcy, get a free consultation by calling Bill Busters today at 312-853-0200. With 5 locations to choose from: 53 West Jackson, North Riverside, 3855 North Cicero, Schaumburg, and 107th in Western. You can screenshot their info on our poster. I also would like to take the time to acknowledge other local Good Samaritans. Shouts out to all the ladies. Happy International Women's Month.
Yeah.
We are shouting out a very special lady, Ms. Shonda Lemon, United States postal worker who noticed an 89-year-old woman had not collected her mail in days. Shonda's quick thinking prompted her to notify authorities to do a welfare check and the act of kindness to save a woman's life. We salute you, Shonda. Next, we have a baby. 7-year-old Mia Bates from the city of Linwood made national news in the People magazine where her father suffered from a fall. With Mia's quick thinking, she immediately called 911 and answered all the dispatcher's questions to assist her father with getting medical attention. Mia was given the key to the village of Linwood, and we salute you, Mia.
Yeah.
Next, we have Leo Cundiff, who rescued an 8-month-old baby from Belmont Harbor. Leo could not swim, but his quick response saved the baby's life. Last but not least, I want to give a special acknowledgement to community activist Ms. Amina Matthews. Amina has risked her life on several occasions. Amina has walked into the middle of gunfire to teach our youth to pause for peace. She has been nicknamed the Human Shield. We love you, Amina, and we salute you and all the Good Samaritans. So now on to our honorees. I have known this young man since he was born. I go back 4 decades with his family. I even met his mother when she was 3. Brandon Backus and his uncle Aaron Pikes were on an early morning stroll in May of 2021 when they saw a woman being attacked. They immediately went into action and scared him off. The attacker saving this young woman from future harm. When I saw the story, I wanted to make sure that they were acknowledged for their heroic efforts. So I reached out to some members of Congress and requested congressional Good Samaritan certificates. At this time, the young lady is here, and I would like for her to say a few words. Megan?
Hello everyone, internet, 4-block radius around here. I'm so glad to be able to publicly thank Brandon here and him changing the trajectory of my life, saving it, stepping in when he didn't need to, when it was scary, and making such an absolute difference and encouraging that. I want to celebrate him and his uncle's efforts and just how significant, how much it means to me when you can step in and step up in that way for other people when everything kind of feels very tense and scary. It's more important than ever, and I think it's so amazing to be able to honor people that have actually done that and the Good Samaritan in my life, and want him to be able to talk about it too, because he's the star. Oh, and I'm in law school now. So I'm doing great because of this guy.
Well, we are so excited that you are still with us. No harm came to you, and you'll be the next great lawyer leading our great city. So at this time, to present the congressional certificate, we have someone very special here today. He is one of the last few who walked with Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. to make the presentation from the Illinois 7th Congressional District, which is the Daley Plaza District. Give it up for none other than Congressman Danny K. Davis.
Hey!
We are in the heart of the 7th Congressional District right now. As a matter of fact, it is the most fascinating piece of geography in North America that is compressed into a political subdivision. And it has been my honor to represent the people of this district for almost 30 years. At the end of this year, it will have been 30 years since I've been a member of the House of Representatives. And I can tell you that those of us who are familiar with the Bible and who read or have read the Bible, we all know the parable about the Good Samaritan. The Good Samaritan who saw a man in the ditch or along the road, or it may have been in an alley, could have been anywhere, who was injured, hurt, and this man stopped to give help to somebody that he did not know, somebody that he was not expected to help, somebody from another group, probably a different race or ethnic group from which he came, and yet he stopped to help. Dr. Martin Luther King was mentioned, and one of the things that we remember about Dr. King is that he loved a song that said, if I can help somebody as I pass along, if I can cheer somebody with a word, a song, or maybe I can redirect somebody who might be going wrong. But if I can help, we need more Good Samaritans in our country. We need more Good Samaritans in our world. So I am pleased to be here, especially with a group of young people, especially to present a certificate of acknowledgement. Brandon, it is my pleasure, my delight. I feel good, even though it is windy and we've got to hold what we hold. But to present to you this certificate of acknowledgement, it is presented to Brandon Bacchus for his life-saving heroic action. Your quick thinking and bravery are appreciated. Presented on Good Samaritan Day, March 13th, 2026, by U.S. Representative Danny Kenyatta Davis. Congratulations.
Hey! Hey! Hey!
And say something.
What's going on, Chicago? It's a windy day. It's being from the Windy City. You know, I just did something that I hope anyone would do when we see or hear somebody in danger. Because typically we see things and say, hey, that's none of my business, or turn a blind eye, or somebody else will handle it. But I just did what my natural instincts told me to. And, you know, I know God put me here for a bigger purpose. This is just one of many accolades, many stepping stones that I will continue to make in my life to not only make people like Megan happy and suffice over the things they go through in life, but also for my family's sake as well. And I also want to thank Valencia here for putting this event together. I want to thank Danny Davis for acknowledging me, and I also want to thank my friends for coming out. And my uncle, even though that he's a little late. Yeah, so I just want to thank each and every one of you for being here, for taking the time out your day to be out here and win, and to acknowledge this win. Thank you.
Hey.
I also just want to acknowledge Congresswoman Robin Kelly could not be here, but she also wanted me to present Brandon with a certificate from her district as well. Okay, so we're gonna get the music back started a little bit and take some pictures. Yes, Congressman Danny Davis wants to say one more thing, and then we have another really quick presentation to make history with him. Go ahead.
Well, what I really wanted to do was commend you for your engagement, your involvement, your creativity, and also all of your sponsors, especially Busters. I listen every opportunity that I get to Ernesto Borges on Sunday mornings. He also sponsors that show, and he is one of the most delightful gentlemen that I know. And so I wanted to give the opportunity to commend him and his company for all of what they do and how much he brings to America, how much he means to America. And this is just a wonderful day.
Yes, it is.
I mean, they're not days like this all the time. And so, of course, Robin is a dear friend, and I'm sure she's out campaigning. That's why she couldn't be here.
Y'all know what to do. Punch number 2.
All right.
Robin for U.S. Senate.
So I'll just leave it at that, but it's really wonderful. Thank you for
Well,
what
we
you
have one more thing that we need to do with you. We're going to make history. I want to make sure, get close. Your life is about to change. And you're going to have a ton of Michael Jackson supporters calling you to say thank you. We're making history. This is very important to all of my MJ family. I have written a bill. It is called the Safeway Perjury Bill. It is a no statute of limitations on perjury. And the reason I wrote this bill is because there are 7 people in court lying on Michael Jackson. And when you go into court and you lie in court after you have sworn to tell the truth, and you lie in a court or in a deposition, you can cause harm to someone's reputation and their legacy. So at this time, I reached out to Congressman Davis, and he told me, he said, I do feel that the statute of limitations should be removed on perjury. So I am putting this bill in his hand. This is the bill. And if you want to know more about the bill, you can go to Mother Diva's house and Thriller Dance 2300 on Facebook. They're posted on both. Congressman Davis, the Michael Jackson community is dependent on you. We want you to take this bill into Congress. Do not sleep on this. This is very important because it's going to bring healing to so many people. We lost a sweet little boy, Emmett Till, because someone lied on him. Thank you, Congressman, for considering this bill.
Well, America, our country, my country is thee. Truth is a very important element.
Yes.
Especially as it relates to public opinion, especially as it relates to the honesty of what people believe and what is going on. Right now we have an election coming up Tuesday, and there's a lot of information swirling around about candidates. Some of it is not accurate, and we ought to have a way of trying to make sure that accurate information is deployed so that decisions can be made on what somebody else said. So thank you for this. I appreciate it. And I love working with people who have thoughts and ideas about how to make our country and our world a better place in which to live. Thank you very much. I will take it and get to work.
Thank you so much, Congressman Davis. Here's another, I have one copy. I thank you for a copy.
All right.
This election is very important. We need Democrats, Republicans, Green, Libertarian, no matter what party you're in. We need everybody to come together in unity. It takes everyone to pass a bill. And what I want to say, I'm a poll watcher this year. And so I'm making sure that I'm going to the polls and just making sure people are doing their job. There are people out here that may be trying to compromise the election, and we want to make sure voter fraud is very serious. They will come to your home and arrest you when it comes to voter fraud. But everyone has an opportunity to walk into that polling place and vote. And there's something called a provisional ballot. If the poll workers feel that there's some compromise with that voter, or they're registering to vote and they have an ID that says federal limits apply, give them a provisional ballot. And then with a provisional ballot, they can vote touch screen, and they can fill out the affidavit and take it down to the election board and prove who they say they are. No person will be turned away at the polls. We want people to be educated and exercise their right to vote, no matter what party you're in. I'm in the Green Party, so no matter what party you're in, exercise your right to vote, and we're going to make sure that we do our job to make sure that this is a safe and legal election. All right, so we're going to play some house music and take some pictures. House and movie.
All right, all right.